Welcome to this 17th video on trigonometry, specifically focusing on solving circular functions. This is a step-by-step guide for college mathematics. Trigonometry involves an angle input that processes into 6 circular functions: sine, cosine, tangent, cosecant, secant, and cotangent. We will cover 2 main scenarios to find these functions. Our toolkit starts with definitions in the unit circle. Cosine of theta equals x, sine of theta equals y, and tangent of theta equals y over x. The coordinates x, y directly give you cosine and sine. Next, we have the reciprocal functions. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, secant is the reciprocal of cosine, and cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent. It is simply the flip of the primary function ratios. Understanding sines and quadrants is crucial. The mnemonic all students take calculus helps remember which functions are positive in each quadrant. Quadrant 1, all are positive. Quadrant 2, sine is positive. Quadrant 3, tangent is positive. Quadrant 4, cosine is positive. Scenario A deals with known angles. For example 1, we find the 6 circular functions of 60 degrees. First, convert 60 degrees to radians, which is pi over 3. At the angle pi over 3, the coordinates on the unit circle are 1/2 for x and square root of 3 over 2 for y. These correspond to cosine and sine, respectively. Using these coordinates, we can find the values for all 6 functions of 60 degrees. For example, tangent is the ratio of y over x, which simplifies to the square root of 3. The other functions are presented in the slide. Next, we handle large angles, like 23 pi over 6. Since this is greater than 2 pi, we find the coterminal angle, which is 5 pi over 6. This lands in quadrant 4, where x is positive and y is negative. Based on the quadrant 4 coordinates, the 6 function values for 23 pi over 6 are calculated. Note the negative signs for sine, tangent, cosecant, and cotangent as expected in this quadrant. A special case is axis angles, like negative 3,782 pi. Since the coefficient is even, the angle lands on the positive x-axis, giving coordinates 1, 0. This results in undefined values for cosecant and cotangent due to division by 0. Please refer to the slide for details. Scenario B is the detective work. Here, we are not given the angle but a function value and a constraint. The mission is to use these clues to locate the quadrant and find the missing coordinate. For example 4, we are given sine equals negative 3/5 and the clue that theta is not in quadrant 4. Since sine is negative and theta is not in quadrant 4, it must be in quadrant 3, where both x and y are negative. Method A uses the unit circle equation. X squared plus y squared equals 1. Plugging in y equals negative 3/5 gives x squared equals 16/25. Since we are in quadrant 3, x must be negative 4/5. Method B uses the Pythagorean theorem with a right triangle. Since sine is opposite over hypotenuse, we use negative 3 and 5. This yields x equals negative 4, giving coordinates negative 4, negative 3 with radius 5. With x equals negative 4, y equals negative 3, and r equals 5, we calculate all 6 function values. Notice that tangent and cotangent are positive in quadrant 3. Example 5 involves complex constraints. Secant equals 13/5 and tangent is negative. Secant is positive in quadrants y and 4, and tangent is negative in quadrants 2 and 4. Therefore, the angle is in quadrant 4, where x is positive and y is negative. Secant is r over x, so r is 13 and x is 5. We use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side, y. The calculation shows y squared equals 144, so y equals plus or minus 12. The critical decision is the sign of y. Since we are in quadrant 4, the vertical movement is down, so y must be -12. Our values are x equals 5, y equals -12, and r equals 13. Finally, we calculate the 6 function results using these values. The signs match quadrant 4 expectations. Cosine and secant are positive, while the others are negative. Here is a quick guide that will help you more in solving circular functions. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you learned something today. See you on the next one.